Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I thought I would show you my most expensive designer purchase, and this is quite old. This is from 2007, when I lived with my parents. I was in my first full-time job. My boyfriend at the time took me away to Paris, and I had the funds at the time to purchase this. And I got it for a really good price compared to what it is now. Unfortunately now I am older. I live in my own apartment that I have to pay for, and all the lovely bills that come with that, and living alone and as a single lady. So I'm so sorry you had to listen to my singing voice there. And I could maybe buy this again, but my bank account would suffer. So at the time I was working full time, but I did not have the bills that I have now. So I treated myself to this. I would be in my mid-20s when I purchased this, or near my mid-20s, coming up to my mid-20s. I'm now 33, I'm about to be 34 next month. This just brings back a lot of good memories. This was so nerve-wracking. I'm not too sure I could do this again. I was, like I said, I was in Paris with my boyfriend at the time, and I think it was our last day, and we had to kill time before we went home. And at the time we did have mobiles, but it's not like now where you can just put it into Google where you are and it'll work out how you get there. I was in London a few months ago. I could not believe that you just would put in your destination in Google and it would tell you exactly what tube to get, what bus to get, and get you there. Oh my god, that was amazing, because I did not have that back in 2007. So we had to use the old style paper map method, or ask people or whatever to work out where places were. And it's so annoying when you're away, when you don't have Google Maps like you do now that would be able to tell you how to get there. By the third day when we were about to leave, that's when you know, through the metro and everything in Paris, you work out places and how you would get there. And by the third day you're starting to understand it all, and that's when you're leaving. So, but where we were in Paris, there was about a 15-minute walk to a Louis Vuitton store, and when we went, we were the only people there, and it was deathly quiet, and you could just see the sales assistants looking at us. So I think it was like a little bit of a pressurized purchase. And I have to admit, when I bought this, it took me at least 2 years after I bought this to even think about using this. So this kind of solidifies for me that expensive purchases would not work out for me, because I'd be so scared to use them. I now use this and I'm fine with using this, but it took me a while to get this out and use it. So I will show you what it is. So this was the box that it came in. And this was the old style box. Sorry, my lighting's not the best, guys. That's, you can see Louis Vuitton. And it was not the nice orange boxes that you get now. It was the brown. And it came with the little leather tab. So it's just a pull-out drawer. You can see that better actually now. So, kind of miss these boxes. They were cute. So, oh, I actually have the receipt. Oh. Okay. So this was bought in the Saint-Germain-des-Prés store. And there's the date, the 13th of November, 2007. And I will not show you what I bought until I reveal it, and then I'll show you the rest. So it came in this dust bag, and it is a now discontinued product and much missed by Louis Vuitton fans. Oh. and it is the Multicolour Blanc long wallet, trifold wallet. Is it the trifold wallet? Hang on. Oh, it just says Multicolour Blanc. I'm going to call it the long wallet. And what's funny is long wallets now, I've noticed on YouTube not a lot of people are using long wallets. I certainly am downsizing for smaller bags that I use, but I do get this baby out when I am using a tote bag or a bigger bag. It is just beautiful. It is in near mint condition because it took me so long to use it, and when I do use it, I make sure I look after it. The heartbreaking thing is that I have the Multicolour Speedy, and I was using it in the summer one year, and as you know, you guys, the inside of the Multicolour Speedy is a lovely cherry red, and unfortunately in the heat I didn't have a personal organizer at the time, and it decided to make a lovely long red line along the top of the wallet here. I tried everything, baby wipes, everything to get it off, and in the end, you guys are going to kill me, I used a mixture of nail polish remover and water with a Q-tip, cotton bud, to try and take it off. I did not touch any of the symbols. Obviously I was doing it in between, and I did it very, very slowly and methodically, and actually thank God it worked. I thought that it would damage, I could feel a difference. Thankfully it didn't, but I learned never ever to make that mistake again. And let's put it this way, guys, when you put any sort of nail varnish remover, doesn't matter how much water you put in there, if you put that to your Louis Vuitton, you are happy to use this afterwards and not really worry about it. So I did, and thankfully it's fine. It's fine. The great thing, I always get this out, and I'm going to do it now. Oh my god, that leather. This is the thing, guys. Louis Vuitton, 10 plus years ago, this is when the fashion house, in my opinion, was at its peak. The prices are nowhere near as bad as they are now. Yes, they were still pricey, obviously, but they're nowhere near as bad now, and the quality was amazing compared to what is going on now, with so many issues with the bags, the SLGs, cracking, glazing issues, all that sort of thing. This I have not had one problem with at all, and I will show you the price in a minute. I have no problem admitting how much I paid for it. I'll just show you the wallet first. So it has got a lovely dark patina now. You open it and it just says, well, you guys aren't going to see this. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, it's quite worn after the years. It's hard to tell. But yes, so this is what, well, I did say there was no wear. Okay, so there is a bit of a wear in the press stud here. So it is a big, big wallet, as you can see. It has two credit card slots here, 2 slots here, an opening for your bills. This little tab, I wondered for ages what this was. Apparently this is to fit a pen in. Would you ever put a pen anywhere near your Louis Vuitton? And it's so thin, there's no way you could fit a pen in there. I've never used this, obviously. There is a slip behind this compartment here, which has a press stud here. And it's quite dirty inside. It's a little dirty because I would keep my coins in there, and I didn't have a coin purse at the time, so I would put my coins in here. It's not too bad. It's a little dirty. If I took a baby wipe to it, I could probably clean that off. But maybe I probably used it the wrong way. It's probably not for coins at all, but I wanted a wallet that at the time that held everything. So where the press stud goes down, there we go. There is a little bit of wear there because that's where the stud is. But the smell. Oh, that leather is just amazing. Really made me appreciate their quality. So annoyed I can't get this in the light, you guys. It's just Louis Vuitton Paris made in France. You've seen it probably loads of times before. So, like I said, it took me a long time to have the guts to use this. I never thought at the time when I bought it. It's white, you know, color transfer. I never thought of it. I was just, pardon me, itchy news. I was in the moment. The fact we were the only people in the store. I'm not saying that I felt pressurized, but you know, I asked to see the wallet. They brought them out. They bought this one, and they had another version. It didn't have this. It had none of this lovely leather trim. It was just all canvas, and then it had like a button here. It might have been called a Sarah. Don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure, but it just had one big metal stud here, and they were the same price. And this is what I like because the Speedy has the little, you know, gold corners here, so it looked like the Speedy. Matched the Speedy. It was like the Speedy's baby, and I just got lost in the moment. And the guy was really nice. He was. I remember when he had the wallet on the desk, and he had a pen, and he was writing my information down. And I remember thinking, "Oh my God, move your pen! Stop having the pen so close to my wallet!" And I left the store, I had my little bag, and I remember thinking, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I was freaking out. I've never paid this much for such a small item. So I will show you the receipt. So at the time, it was €425. And we had really good exchange rates back in 2007, and of course I can't show you my information, but I can show you the exchange rate. I don't know if this is gonna, no, it's not, okay, I'll just read it out, because this is an old receipt. So the amount was €425, with the exchange rate at the time, it converted to final amount £308.64. That's an amazing exchange rate. So that just shows I saved a lot of money on this baby. This kind of wallet now would probably be in the 500 region, maybe pushing 600. It is discontinued now. I really have to say I would never ever sell this wallet unless I was absolutely on the bare bones of my backside and was in dire need of money. This is my only Louis Vuitton purchase. I have such fond memories of that time. Yes, I freaked out when I bought this, but I would not change it for the world. I smile every time I open this and every time I use it. Yes, I do downsize my wallets now. I do use smaller handbags, but when I use a tote or my Neverfull, I will get this out and I just smile every time I use this. I'm not afraid to use it now. That time has passed. Like I said, when you take any form of nail varnish remover to your wallets, you don't worry as much. So I did get rid of that line, and thankfully it did not damage the canvas. Like I said, I was young when that happened. I would not do that now, and I would not recommend any of you do that now. I would find another way of cleaning it, or ask Louis Vuitton for advice or whatever, but I got away with it. So like I said, it came with the box and the dust bag, and then there's just a little textile card there. Just coated fabric, calf, what does it say? Calf leather interior lining, which is different now because I see a lot of YouTube videos and it says man-made lining. So I think that their quality now, as we know with the fashion house, seems to go down and the prices seem to go up. I have to say probably now, unless I won the lottery, I would miss these days of Louis Vuitton when the quality was better and the prices weren't so bad. So, and it is a discontinued line, the Takashi Murakami line. So this is the long wallet in the Multicolour Blanc, and that's the front, that's the top. I'll switch around to the back, and the bottom. And like I said, the only where it's patinaed really nicely. It's got a nice dark like honey colour, and when you open it, the only where seems to be on the press stud that I used and put coins in. That was probably really stupid of me, but it hasn't held up too badly for being 10, 11 years old. So, and it's just beautiful. That smell is just fantastic. So, I just thought I'd share I would always call it maybe a moment of stupidity. But at the time I had the money, I could not shell out that money now, especially on a wallet. But it's nice to see the prices at the time, the exchange rate at the time, and remember when, you know, those days, like even the box, like we're not going to have, you know, those days of this, you know, the brown box are gone, and these have a little leather tab. So definitely makes me smile every time I use this. So, but yes, that's my most expensive purchase, and I don't regret it one bit. I don't, and it's now discontinued. And like I said, I will not sell it unless something terrible happens in life and I have to get rid of it. But for now, it is staying, and every time I use it, it makes me smile from ear to ear. So, yes, so there you go, my most expensive purchase. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for watching. I will come back to you soon and review something else for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry the light has really gone down, the sun's gone down, so that's probably why you couldn't see things as well or as clear as at the start of the video. So thank you guys for joining me for so long. I'm sorry I rattled on a bit, I do that. Thank you guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will speak to you soon, and take care. Mwah. Bye guys.